Oh, that's not fun. Ugh. Yuck. Hate throwing up. Mornings. Love them. Sarcasm intended. Today has been a rough one. Kids are home today. I'm gonna try to hold this more still. I'm sorry, guys. I'm shaking. I have no energy. Kids are home today. I woke up at 8 a.m. to kids screaming bloody murder. Like, it sounded like they were murdering each other. And I go running out there, and it's a fight over a muffin. I bought a 4-pack of muffins at Kroger 2 days ago. I told the kids they each get one, and I left it at that. And Mason was saving his for this morning, and Daddy ate it. And that ensued. Daddy went to work then. So that ended up being an hour-long fight that turned into a Mason slamming Hunter to the ground, and Hunter wanting to beat the crap up out of Mason, and Ammon screaming in the background because it was all his fault, because apparently Mason thought Ammon ate his muffin, but it was Daddy, and Bella fearful in her room. And I mean, this went on for an hour. It was so stupid. It was so dumb. And you know what the worst part of all of that was? Is that I told Brandon the muffins were for the kids. And then he ate it and went off to work and left me with that. So I called him after the hour-long argument, and because no one would believe me that I thought it was Daddy that ate the muffin. So I called Daddy at work, and yeah, I should have handled it. I know. But the fight was going on for an hour. I couldn't get anybody to shut up. It was getting dangerous. I called Daddy at work and said, "Did you eat the frickin' muffin?" He says, "Yes, what did I do?" And so I had him talk to all the kids. And then I feel really guilty right now because at 10 o'clock, Brendan left work, went to the store, and brought us muffins. And luckily, we only live 2 miles from work, but that meant he had to drive to Kroger and drive home and take his lunch break to do it, which means he doesn't get a break today. It makes me want to cry. Brandon and I have been having a lot of arguments. We're fine. It's just, life's hard right now. Life's really, really hard. But I think it's hard on everybody. It's not just us. It's like Brandon goes to work and he deals with COVID patients all day, and he deals with crazy people all day, taking x-rays and CTs. And I know his job is so hard. I try to not be upset. And I'm not really upset with the fact that he's working so hard and all of these things. What I get upset is when he has a day off and he comes home, and I try to spend that time studying or catching up on some things that I couldn't get done when he was at work because I'm dealing with the 4 kids and school and medicines and all of these other things. And so we had a huge argument yesterday that I'm just like, dude, why is Ammon still sitting at the computer at 10:15 at night? His bedtime's 9 o'clock. And he says, because I didn't want to fight the battle. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I have to fight every battle. I'm a freaking parent. That's what happens. I don't get to say I don't want to fight that battle so he doesn't have to go to bed. So we had a huge argument. And we're fine. It was just, Brandon's overwhelmed. I think Brandon's highly affected by my sickness and by the kids and by all of this drama with school and COVID and how hard he has to work. And I really do feel bad for him. But then again, I feel bad for myself sometimes too. And I try not to feel bad for myself. I try to have sympathy for others because I know it could always be worse. I know it could. And Hunter and I sat down and had a huge conversation about this because Hunter always will defend Ammon because Mason's just a big jerk. And most of the time, he's doing better, but he's dealing with a lot of internal battles that no one else knows about. And so Hunter and I had a conversation about the fact that, look, you really don't know what's going on in Mason's head. He might be being a jerk, but he's going through so much that you don't know about. And of course, Hunter's crying because he feels bad and all of these things. And he came to me later and he was still crying. And I'm like, Hunter, look, this is just a bad moment. It's not even a bad day. It was a bad hour and a half, 2 hours. We're going to say a prayer and forget about it and move on, because we don't have to let it destroy everything. Bad times come. How we react to them makes the difference. And that was the lesson that was taught today.